Have a guess where we're going. No, we're not going to the manor. No, we're not going to see me mum. What else aren't we doing? We're not going to Tesco's or Sainsburys or Asda. We're going to storage, aren't we, Lee?
Storage?
We're going to storage to collect our tent because we're going camping. So we're...
Carry on camping with the Prosecco.
Here we are then. One packed Nissan cash cow. Full of camping nonsense. It ain't camping, is it, Lee? It's glamping. And there's Hector the mighty hound. You know where we're going, Hector? Hector.
Just let me out.
We're going to the peaks now, mate. We are. And we might find a Mackie D's on the way. Say bye. We're only a couple of minutes away and it's taken us a weird old way, isn't it, Lee?
It has.
I'll tell you.
Wiggly roads and up hills, down dale.
Tell you.
Bloody knackered.
You know what gear to be in, dear
No,
darling?
Sorry.
God, I need a lot of electric for my bike to go up and down these hills.
Or a lot of pedal power.
We're 1 minute away.
Hopefully. If it's...
And the cash cow has made it here.
Shh.
Almost. It's 0.4 miles. Some big old trucks on this road, isn't there?
Yeah.
God, my arm's aching. I've held it so long now. I normally change after 99.
Quarter of a mile. Your destination will be on the left.
Yay! Cows! Oh, caravan and campsite. Middlehills Farm. There we go.
Where that car came out of.
Your destination is on the left.
There we are then.
Here we are then.
Lee really needs a wee.
Shh. Don't mention it,
I'm going to say we're probably in this field because, probably there because electric hookup. Or there. Are you knackered, Lee?
Yes.
We have got the tent up. We haven't moved in or nothing yet, but we have built it, haven't we? So we're taking a little break because Lee said, Paul, we need to have a beer now.
We do.
She did. She coerced me.
Sure.
So
You didn't need
dilly.
much coercing. There you go, darling.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, look at that. Room service, tent service. Of course, a bit frothy, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I haven't been that frothy for years. Dilly, carry on camping, I say. You wait till I show you the view out of our front door. You wouldn't like to see the view out of my back door, but out the front door, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to have a little drinky do first, and then I'll show you. Oh, we're starting to get there. We've got all our shit in here. Well, this isn't camping though, is it? It's just not, well, it is camping because it's bloody hard work, but it's a bit glamping, isn't it? But I promised to show you the view from outside. So I'm going to turn around. Bright eyes, every now and then I've drawn apart.
I think that was two songs together.
Who knows? But there you go, look at that. You probably can't see it brilliant on the action cam, so I'm going to get the zoom camera out in a bit and we'll have a proper little look. But it's beautiful here, I swear to God, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. All our worries have gone away. Bye.
I was just going to tell...
Camera. Oh no, what's they say? Action.
Action.
What does it
I
say?
was-
What do they say?
Action.
No, they don't just say action. They said something. Camera action.
Well, camera.
It's a 3 syllables.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I was just going to tell the lovely people about our lovely camping not cheat. What is
Cheese?
it? No,
Beer.
I don't know. Whatever.
Minge.
A good tip for camping.
A good tip.
From the lovely Derek. He
man Derek.
man Derek.
Not Derek that used to work at Trail World.
No. Not. He told us about the teddy bear blankets that you put under one's person.
Please, someone seems...
I know. He seems to have found the beds already.
Yeah. So what was the tip? Sorry, we've got way late because of Hector the Mighty Hound.
Teddy bear blanket fitted sheet on our beds, and then I will put the sheet on the top a fitted sheet. This is a jersey fitted sheet, so it's be warmer than the other one we had. Oh, it's still got a label on it. I'll have to take that off. So, yes, so that's a good tip, and it kept us nice and warm. Hector, off now. Thank you.
Bless him. Shall I tell you what keeps me nice and warm, Hector? Shall I tell you?
You're going to pump, aren't you? Oh, beer.
Lee's got the microphone, so you can't hear me.
Yeah.
We seem to have some chickens. Hector's going mental in the background. We've had to put him on his thingy. Well, I can't actually remember whether I showed you the view or not, because so much has been going on. I'm now on the Zoom cam, but on my own microphone, so hopefully this will work. But look at this. This is from the front of our tent. What an amazing view. I'm sorry if the quality isn't brilliant, but my God, isn't that fabulous? Oh yes, indeed. There's a lot of hawthorn there, isn't there? There's a little, look at that lovely little stone cottage. But I'm pretty sure that's hawthorn. Yeah, we had a helicopter coming over here earlier, a military one. I don't know what type, because I'm not au fait with those sort of things, but I thought, bloody hell, that's low. And if I'd had me drone up, I'd have been a bit worried, I say. Anyway, I'll show you inside the tent now that we're pretty much sorted. I'm still using the Zoom cam, but there's a lady of the tent, I say.
Finally finished putting everything away.
This isn't very wide angled, so we're not going to be able to show you too much. There is obviously the mighty hound. Here is our kitchen area, where we'll be doing some gnocchi later on, and some frickin' yourself, I don't know. And there's our fridge. Yeah, but they're still frickin' things, aren't they? There's Lee again. There's some beer. There's the mighty toilet of doom. And there is the boudoir. Hector will be straight in the middle of us again tonight, separating us again as he normally does. Hey Hector, hey? Yes. He's been having some fun with the little girls, hasn't you, Hector? Hey? Chasing their balls. Stop it. Bye. I'm not being funny, but look at this bloody hound. We'll turn the heat on because it's just a tad chilly. And look where Hector is. Could he get any closer to the bloody heater? Eh?
Probably not.
Whatever's up with you, fella? Are you a tropical dog?
You'll burn your eyeballs, Hector.
So, tonight's menu of gnocchi. And what are we having? Chorizo and bollocksy bites.
Chorizo and chicken balls. Yeah.
Well, we're going to try and do it in one pan, aren't we? So,
I'm not doing it one.
yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. This is the
No,
Ridgemont.
because that'll be all spunky and disgusting.
What? Why do you think spunk is
because
disgusting?
of the gnocchi, the water will be all slimy.
It'll be starchy.
Yeah.
We pour it out behind. No, honestly, we pour it out behind the tent and bug it all in the same pot. We're supposed to be being frugal. Seriously, we're doing it in one pot.
No, I've got another gas stove out, so I'm doing it in two.
So she's just being wasteful.
Big waste.
Of course you are. That's more gas.
Sorry.
No, I think you should do it in one pot. We need to learn to do it in one pot. What happened if we was out in the jungle just doing it in a trangia? What happened, Lee? We need to be learning these skills, don't we?
Right. I'm not planning on going to the jungle.
We were going to do it in one pan, but Lee's decided she's not doing it in one pan anymore because she's a blood clot. So, but this is the nice Ridge Monkey pan and griddle bollocksy thing, and that's another thing because she's going to do another thing, and that's the gnocchi, and she's going to put it in that, and I don't know. This has just not gone to plan. Bored now. Beer o'clock. I'll tell you.
This half of this.
See, now she's going to dirty two pans. There's just no need to dirty two pans. Bye. I'm not talking anymore.
Worried? You're not doing the washing
I'm not
up.
talking anymore. Bye. It could have been done in one pan. Stoaty will tell you. We'll say, why did Lee do that in two pans? What a waste of gas.
care.
Bye. Well, look at this. Our first camping dinner of 2023. And what is it, Lee Lawson?
Chicken and chorizo meatballs with gnocchi and
Cheese.
tomato and pancetta pasta sauce.
And we've added a secret ingredient remember, to make it.
Oh, a bit of
plain
chilli
bollocks
sauce.
off. Yep.
Bit more chilli sauce.
Fabulous. Ooh. Right. Right then, girls and boys, before we settle in for the evening, I thought I'd just put the old chest cam on and have a little wander and give you a little bit of the ambience of the campsite. So we'll have a little wander. Oh, so Daisy nearly went over the divider. So there's our view, which is absolutely bloody amazing. And then we'll turn round and there is our little tent. Then we'll have a little wander. So obviously the field we're in at the moment, which isn't a very big field, is the electric hookup. Obviously we're rich. I'll tell you. And there's another couple of other fields. And it's really quite nice because loads of barbecues going on and all that sort of stuff. So there we are, look. So we have the toilet block here and the shop. And then we look round, we have a playground and a couple of fields full of camperists. And everyone burning their barbecues. It's quite busy, isn't it? And this is the 1st of July, but what a fantastic place, eh? Look at the views. Beautiful place. And I'll tell you what else, there's some tractor porn here too. I don't know whether you can see this up here. I shouldn't really be coming up here, but look. I do like my tractors and stuff. I should have been a farmer. I'll tell you, I should have been a farmer, everyone. We'll have one little walk down to the gate, just another little look at the view down there. And then I'm going to go back in the tent, have a nice Heineken, and the lady of the boat may have another wine. And then we'll probably settle down, have a little sleep, and then it's our 25th anniversary tomorrow. And we've got a very, very special bottle of champagne. And I'm not going to tell you about it till tomorrow. Let's have a little wander down to the bottom now. Have a little look at that view. I hope I've got the camera in the right place to be able to appreciate this. Oh look, I've got to be careful here. Could die. Going to have the old category in my slip slops. Only got my slippers on, everyone. We'll probably let Hector have a run around here tomorrow morning. But yeah, look at that. Look at that view, everyone. Look at that view. Just going to pull it up off my chest so I can see what I'm filming. There we go, look at that. That's splendid. Highly recommended. So this is Middlehills Farm in the Peak District. And we will put a link to this in the video, in the description below. So if you fancy coming here, and it is a nice campsite, it's a busy campsite, but it has a nice atmosphere. It just feels quite nice. Now I'm not normally one for busy campsites, but yeah, this is good. This is good. Let's go back towards our own tent then. Love the smell of barbecue as well, to be fair. So we'll probably cook, well, we're cooking a T-bone steak tomorrow. So I'm sure everyone else will be drooling over that. And here we are back home. Rhododendron!
Carry on camping with the Prosecco.
Lee, happy Friday, the 2nd of June. It's our 25th wedding anniversary, everyone.
It is.
We've had loads of cards, haven't we, Lee?
Yes. Thank you for our cards. And thank you to Karen for our present.
Bless you.
Bless
That's
you.
very kind.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you to Jack and Cheryl for our card and goodie box, our Prosecco and chocolates and biscuits.
And Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin and some sweeties for Hector. We opened it before we got here because I thought it would be things that we would need here, so we opened it ready to pack. So you may have seen it in the kitchen shop, the biscuits and the chocolates already.
And thanks to me mum as well. She gave us £25. She said to buy a better bottle of wine this year.
Yeah, she always gives us wine money.
Or a crate of lager. Because Lee's been drinking mine.
I knew that would.
Anyway, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do today. We're probably going to go to Middlehills and a couple of places. We'll just see what happens. We ain't got a very good reception here, so we don't know where we're going to be. We might have to use a proper map.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, laters. Bye.
Cheers.
Dilly dilly.
Just having a nice cup of coffee on our veranda.
It'd be good if your name was Miranda. You'd be Miranda on the veranda.
Miranda on the veranda.
We've had a lovely time, haven't we, Lee? We're about to have an even lovelier time. Because we thought we'd come out for the afternoon, didn't we, Lee?
We did.
And let's see, I take my girl to the best places ever, you know, on her 25th wedding anniversary. Look. We've been to Sainsburys in Matlock because we needed some burger buns and stuff for our steak tonight, and I am still going to overcook it.
Burger buns are for the steak.
Oh no, I know what I meant. Salad and stuff for the steak, and I'm still going to cook it the way I like it, rather than you lot telling me it still has to moo and bollocks. So no, it will not be mooing, and it'll have a tinge of burntness on it, because that's how we love it. That's how we roll, isn't it, Lee?
It is.
And we got some pesto and all sorts of, and we got some peanuts. I know I'm not really allowed to have peanuts, but I thought I'd tell you I've got some peanuts. Now we're going to get some fuel, and then we're going to sit in the massivest traffic. But I'll tell you, it's just all too much. Anyway, we're going to go back and we're going to have beer. Bye.
Bye.
Apologies if there's any wind noise, because I haven't put my microphone on. There's all the cows, and we've avoided the traffic and come over this hell, I don't know what to call it, the thinnest road you've ever seen, and we've come up really high. So I don't know whether you can see Matlock down there in the background. Beautiful place, eh?
Left onto B5056.
Splendid.
We seem to have a visitor in our tent. I've not seen that one before. Hello.
In our tent. Tell ya. I know, Hector. Well, I thought I should just show you these slabs of meat that we got. This is the Ridge Monkey extra large, and it almost blooming fills it. So we're going to have to use both on their own kind of thing, and two stoves. So
using two stoves.
I am going to use two stoves, and I'm going to use some everyday spice on them. And no, I am not going to make them moo. They're going to be cooked properly, like a gnome does. Bye. Right then, we're all rubbed up, I say. And I've cut some onions and some mushrooms. Just going to leave them sitting for a bit, and then I'm going to start cooking. Bye. Right then, girls and boys, it's very exciting. I'm going to preheat the old pans. So let's get that one on there. We have a little bit of oil in them. They're a bit of an odd shape for these bistro thingy bollocks. So we've got that one on there. Get that one going. Preheat that pan. Just leave them for a minute or two. I'm not sure what you can see here, but let's have a look. Look at those. Aren't they fabulous? They look splendid. We've already shown you those. Lee's prepared the salad. I'm just going to see what happens. I say I'm not going to, I probably am going to overcook these for people who think, you know what I mean. We don't like them mooing. These are going to be fabulous. Lovely T-bone steaks, so I'm sure that Hector is going to love the bone of the T variety. I think we're getting pretty hot on there already. These are really good stoves, let me tell you. They're cheap, really, really cheap. I'm just going to leave a second or two more actually, because I don't know. Now, bugger it, let's go for it. Ooh. Let's get the other one. Whoop. So these are not very manly thingies. There's plug that in there. Oh, look at that. I tell you, they're beautiful steaks. These are about £11, £11.50 each. So we've got 20 odd quid, well, £22 of a steak sitting here. To be honest with you, you see this steak here, that's enough for two of us. But we're just going to be fat bastards tonight and eat it all. Anyway, I'll get back to you soon, bye. They smell gorgeous. These are big old steaks, let me tell you. Let me tell you. We're going to go for the old swap over. So you have to have tram lines in each, don't you? So let's see what happens. See if I can do this without dying. Now it's going to be quite difficult actually. I know what, I'm going to stick that there and then I'm going to swap them this way. I'm going to do safety. Oh, bloody hell, safety first. There we go. I think this stove here is a little low on gas, so I might have to change the bottle, but we'll see. There we go. Let's be honest. You're drooling, you're drooling. They're probably at about 5 minutes on each side, to be fair, because this is one hell of a thick steak. They're looking beautiful, to be fair. Yeah, that's looking good. You can see I'm not really overcooking them, because look at the mushrooms and the onion. They're not burnt, are they? Come on, guys. I just like them a little bit scorched. They're pretty much there. I will be dishing up in a moment. I think we're just about done, so I'm going to dish them up and we'll see what they taste like. Camping steak, I say. That's just mentally big, isn't it? There we go then, guys. We'll get the lady in home's opinion in a moment. 25th anniversary meal.
Where are we going to put this?
Lee just said, where are we going to put the salad? I have no clue. Who what bloody salad? Bye. Sorry about the wind again, guys, but we can't be asked for microbollocksy, phonesy things. What do you think, Lee Lawson?
Beautiful.
In it though.
Lovely.
I've just had a little taste. It's absolutely immense.
Even if you do say so yourself.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the beef, did I?
No.
So fair play to that cow.
Thank you, Cal.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, I think Hector approves, don't you, fella? Hey.
Thank you, darling. That was very beautiful.
Thank you, sweetheart. It was better. Look, Hector's going to get even more. Hermositas.
I'm so full up.
What's hermositas?
They're like sweetness.
Sugar bollocks. Bye. You're going to hide your who? Going to hide your boner. Hey.
Sorry.
Do you remember when I said earlier in the vlog that we had a very special champagne? Do you remember? He's gone in the boat. Not the boat. He has gone in the tent to hide it. We're sorry, being very waylaid. We're trying to do something.
Taking it in the bedroom.
We're trying to do something really important now, and well, it's been interrupted by. Look at him.
Nobody wants it, Hector. It's yours. So you can eat it. So just eat it.
Hector, I know how it feels when someone says to me, "No one wants your boner." Anyway, we were interrupted, and what were we talking about then, Lee Lawson?
This bottle of champagne.
Is your microphone on? Shout.
Hello? Yes?
I just wanted you to shout just for a laugh.
This bottle of champagne came all the way to Kenya with us when we got married. And possibly because 25 years ago.
Holy moly.
Possibly because I was slightly hungover that we didn't drink it, I'm not sure. So we brought it home again. And then it's been in our bedroom, in the house. And then we've had it on the boat ever since we've had the boat. So I don't know why we haven't drunk it. So I thought,
it's 25 years later.
we might as well drink it now. So I hope it's aged well.
And it's a half decent bottle, to be fair. It's a Moat Chandons, or whatever they call it. So let's see if Lee can pop a cork. I mean, let's be honest, we're getting a bit old now. It's a lot harder to pop your cork when you get older, isn't it? Right?
You speak for yourself.
Let me tell you.
Oh dear.
You're quite excited. Look, we're really being really posh as well. Look, we're going to serve it up in our lovely champagne glasses.
That's another thing I forgot. It might be really rank. It might have just...
It might be discreet.
Jesus, I can't even get the thing off. Oh, God.
Oh, Mr. Beagley.
Oh, that was a bit of a letdown.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm 55 years old.
That wasn't us.
It's looking a bit flat,
It's
isn't it?
looking a
Just
bit-
no, I don't want any more. Just try. It looks. Be honest with you, that looks like my morning wee.
It doesn't smell.
Go on, well,
Oh, no.
well, you got to
such a
taste a
shame.
bit. Come on.
Oh, I'll taste a bit of yours.
Oh, no, pour it in there.
No.
Well, no, you got to pour it in your own.
No.
Ah, so we're not going to cheers bollocksy 25 years bint.
Oh, no. It obviously doesn't age well. Oh, no. We should have drunk it 25 years ago. Where's the dog? Always
It's a
there.
shame you can't see me face. Look, I've got to get my eyes out because I don't see my eyes. It's
Oh, dear. Don't drink it. It might make you ill.
Let me tell you, oh God, if that was the only thing left on the boat or the tent that we had to drink that was alcoholic, I'd still drink the bloody thing.
Oh, no. I
Did
wouldn't.
you have some Prosecco instead?
Indeed,
From Jack and
yes,
Danny, was it?
Indeed.
So, Lee, is this take two?
Take two. Oh, I thought that little tab would have taken the...
So what are we having now?
This is Rosé Prosecco.
Oh.
If I can get it off, for goodness sake. I might have to speed this bit up. Hector, stay.
It's taking a long time. to
I
get
know.
to this.
Well, this is obviously better.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, but it's my poorly thumb. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
This one's
he's
a bit
taking
of a-
longer to pop
a
a cork
tighter
than I
hole.
do. I'll tell you,
I can't get it.
this is the most wonderful viewing for everyone. They're sitting there going, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck it. I wasn't going to swear in this one. But I can't help it because you are taking the fucking piss now.
I can't get it.
Jesus Christ, woman, whatever's up with you?
Careful, because I might
I'll tell you what.
spurt. Oh, Lordy.
Goodness me. You're making a hard job with that, aren't you, dear?
You could offer a bloody
I'm holding my
gentleman
camera.
Jim.
Goodness me.
Genie McNamara.
We're definitely speeding this up now.
Yowza.
It's a nice hat, by the way. Is that your crick hat?
It's my crick. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look, she's
That's
popped
better.
a cork now. Oh, look, there's a bit of froth on that one.
Oh, dear. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear. Don't know how much is in there, but
Well,
that'll do.
anyway, I'm going to tell everyone, darling, I love you to death. Thank you for the
Love you too.
25 years. We might get to another 25 years. You never
Right,
know.
Depends
but-
how you behave.
well, I'd rather be dead, to be fair.
I was going to say, yeah, I may have killed you by the next 25th anniversary. Cheers, darling.
Dilly
I love
dilly.
you.
I love you too, sweetheart. And dilly dilly all to all you lot that support us. Seriously, I'm not pissing about now. Well, I might be pissing about a little bit, but fuck you. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly, everyone.
Oh, that's much nicer. Thanks, Jack and Danny. Bye.
I did say, I bet that man's brilliant takeaway.
Lee's got his takeaway. We're on the zoom cam, everybody. We're snooping. You see that blue car there? That's a Renault Kadjar. That's basically a Nissan cash cow. And that's why it's a French load of old shit. Anyway, let's go back to the video. Kids have put rocks in the road. Oh dear. We've got a little bit of van envy, haven't we, Lee? We see the old Volkswagens. Seen a few nice ones come in, haven't we?
Even the Fiat, whatever, because the shitter was one of them.
The shitter?
The shitter, well, a van that we affectionately named the shitter because it was a bit of a heap because everyone treated her badly.
I didn't like it, you did.
I did. It was really comfortable to drive.
It was shit.
It was
That's what it's called, the shitter.
Fiat Ducato, that's it, I couldn't think what it was called.
Wasn't it?
But I liked it. I made it my own, I then wouldn't let anyone else drive it.
What do you say, Lee? He's got barbecue gloves on. They can't hear us from over here, darling. She's got not being funny, they've got lovely mint green deck chairs, haven't they? Hey? You can't tell me I'm terrible when you're talking about his barbecue gloves.
What we mean?
No. Have you farted? You, seriously, Lee, tell me the truth, have you farted?
No.
You're such a liar. It stinks, there's a stench. I'll tell you, it's all too much. Lee, I love our zoom cam, even though it's like 1980s bollocks.
1980s bollocks. It's not, that would be a massive thing on your shoulder. Like,
You stink. That's all that needs to know.
Stop zooming at me.
Lee. Lee, what's happened? Why are you laughing? I know she's laughing. Let me I'll give you a clue, right? Let me just give you a clue. That's the clue.
Don't know what happened.
I know.
I'm sure I didn't.
You just sharted. Happy 25th anniversary, everyone. This is what I love, Lee. She stinks of shit.
Dilly dilly. Oh, God.
This is what happens when you start drinking ale at bloody 2 o'clock or whatever the bloody hell it was. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I was going to say 2:30. But thereabouts.
I'll tell you. Oh dear me. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Skank, let me tell you. Jesus Christ. You can. Why are you laughing, Lee? You know why you're laughing, don't you? Hey?
Yeah, because I couldn't get this in the box.
No, you didn't. No, it's because this tent smells of Lee's arse biscuits again. I'm not being funny, right? Seriously, I'm trying not to be loud. But it proper flipping stinks. Don't be shushing me. You're grim, aren't you?
Yes,
You are
sorry.
grim. It's just not the way to celebrate our anniversary, to be honest with you. You're just a dirty, skanky bitch. Bye.